Let's see. Okay. Good afternoon. I almost said good morning. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome in. Um, I'm Al from Al's Full Shelf Shop, and I am shipping from Massachusetts. I use PayPal to invoice, and I do use Pirate Ship for shipping, so you get the best rate on shipping. Um, let's see. I'm here every Sunday at 2 p.m. And I'm currently going to be I'm looking at adding another, like a weekday evening sale as well on my channel on YouTube. And then I typically go live on Thursday evenings on Whatnot. Hi, Shanika. Hi, Jessica. Thank you for coming. But actually, so starting in November, I am going to do, I'm going to go on Whatnot every day for the whole month, so for 30 days. And I've challenged myself to also add at least 5 new items to my shop every day, so I can get, which is good because I need to get my inventory in there. Can't sell it if it's not in there, right? Oh my schnauzer sweater. You know what's funny? So, I belong to a group on Facebook that's for schnauzer owners, like in like the kind of region that we're in. And so, but different areas will plan meetups at dog parks. So I planned one for in Massachusetts, and I wore the sweater on that day. And everyone's like, "Where'd you get it? Where'd you get it?" Well, I think the site I got it from was actually kind of a scam site, and I'm lucky that I didn't get scammed because it was like one of those ads that showed up in Facebook, and I was like, "Yes, I do want that schnauzer sweater." So, because when I go back to look for the website, I can't find it. So I'm very lucky I didn't get scammed. But yeah, I do love it. I wish I could get pants and a shirt and everything in that. It's so cute. Let's see here. I think I may have missed some. Oh, you know what? I'm going to pop this down and I can see chat more. And thank you for sharing me out, Jessica. I appreciate it. So, all right. Okay. Oh, yes, in pajamas. Well, I would want to see. I get like pajama, pants and tops, but I typically wear those just around my house as like lounge clothes. When I go to bed, I prefer to be in a nightgown. I don't know if anyone else, because I feel like because I toss and turn a lot, so I feel like my legs get twisted up. So if I'm in a nightgown, it's not so bad. I don't know, but that's me. Oh, hi, Monica. Thank you for coming. So, um, so this past week, I have to tell you, I went Monday on the 20th. So the 20th was actually Merck's birthday. And so I made him this special dinner and I posted the video on YouTube and I was like, oh, happy 8th birthday. Da-da-da. That video has over 1,400 views. And I did get one new subscriber, which is cool, but I'm like, I wish everyone who viewed that subscribed to me. That would be nice. Get my numbers up. But I just thought it was so, and then I was like, it has to be the hashtags that I use because I usually put a song over my videos, but I didn't this time because you can hear like as he's eating, and so I did the hashtag ASMR and a hashtag schnauzer. So I think that's what brought it on was ASMR, but and some comments on it, which was I only deleted one comment because the person, and they were trying to be nice. They were like, oh, don't feed your dog grapes. Well, they're not grapes. They're cranberries. So I just kind of removed that because I like positive stuff and I just don't want that to seem negative. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I don't feed my dog grapes. They were cranberries, I promise. He loves cranberries, but he's in a habit where he doesn't always chew the food and he just swallows. And last year he got a little sick from that. So now I slice them in pieces. So, but yeah, so he turned 8 years old, but he's definitely not slowing down. But smaller dogs, they don't really become seniors until about age 12 because smaller dogs typically live longer than bigger dogs. So, but yeah, he's not really slowing down. He's still all barky and demanding as a schnauzer is. But that night I went to a library, not the library in my town, but the town over. They were having this card making class, and I've something I've been kind of interested in, right, for a new hobby. And so so I went there, and everyone was like, apparently it wasn't just like a one-off event. It's something they do once a month. And so they're like, well, we have this kit here, or you can just come up. And then they had all the different things up on the table up front. You just pick what you wanted. And I'm like, okay, but I have no idea what I'm doing. And the way they did the description is like, we'll teach you how to, but you didn't. You're just like, here's your supplies, go make cards. I mean, and they were so nice, and everyone they sat at the table, because I didn't know anyone there. Everyone I sat at the table with was so nice. And they were like, oh, did you want to do anything? So I didn't end up making any of the kits, because the other thing too is everything was Halloween. And Halloween is cute, but I'm not like super into Halloween. And I don't have anyone I send Halloween cards to. So so I just didn't. So this is what I ended up doing. They had, so where these colors are, they had all different colors of them. And I basically just took this piece of paper and glued it on this card. And then like, that's what I did. And so here's the other one. And I'll use these because, you know, if you purchase from me, you know, I usually send a card with everything. This I thought was cool. I liked how it was kind of had that glossing over it, speckled. But, and I loved this color. I thought that was really pretty. It's not shiny, but this is like an amber tannish orangey. It's more vibrant in real life. And then this was the one, so they had this one kit where you had these trees, and then it had like a moon you'd put behind it and a bat, and then you stamp down here, Happy Halloween. So I just took this part, and I took a brown marker, and I painstakingly went around so where all those lines are, those are actually cutouts. So I made them look like birch trees. So I thought that was neat. I suppose maybe I should have gone down here and done a little green and make the grass, but that's okay. I just left the whole thing. And so I think that's kind of a nice Christmassy card, because I don't know, birchwood reminds me of Christmas. So, but that was what I did. So I was kind of a little disappointed, but I did say, when they said, you know, which card did you make, I was like, well, I said, not really into Halloween. I was like, oh, but I love these over here. They're more fall vibes. And she's like, well, that's the one we're doing next month. So I did sign up. No, sign up isn't until midnight tonight. Yeah, midnight tonight you can sign up. But what they do is they give the people in that town the first week. They have first week to sign up, and then after that, if their space is open, it's open to non-residents in the order in which they sign. So I'm going to try to make sure that I sign up first. So, because those cards were really cute. And then after that class, I'll see how I feel, because maybe I won't come back. But so that was my fun adventure this week. But hi, Claudette. Thank you for coming in. I'm just going to go over the comments real quick. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I like this. So the EVMux is the streaming service that I use. So when I put my mouse over the, well, I don't know. It's weird because sometimes when I put it over it, oh, there's a little, not microscope. What's it called? Magnifying glass. That's like the opposite of a microscope. And so it makes it bigger so I can read it better, which is good because my eyes are very old. So I have like 18 items today. So I don't have, you know, as much as I had last week. So Let's see. Oh, yes. You know what? He got a special dinner. I made him some nice steak and I gave him cranberries, which he loves. It's one of his favorites. And he got some cucumbers and carrots and green beans, which I always home cook for him anyways, but I don't always do steak. And so that was his big treat. So he has so many toys. He actually has a toy bin that I don't know, it's maybe like 3 feet wide by 2 feet tall, and it's so full. He actually lays on it because we don't have like a bed for him. So when he wants to lay down, he hops in his toy bin and he lays in his toy bin. So he's very, very spoiled. So okay. So so I have some fun items. I'm gonna get into them. Let's see. Again, if you wanted to bid, just kind of make sure that you're blue so that you're able to bid. This way, it just ensures that I have your information, and you want to fill out the jot form at the top of the chats. And okay, so my first item, this is going to be. Oh, let me put this in. See, I need to practice doing this stuff. Uh, okay, so I'm just going to get a piece of paper out real quick so I can hold it behind it, or a little handful. So this is going to be let's see here now. Yes, they do love their toys. Oh, show. There we go. Hopefully I spelled that right. So this was a really pretty, this is 7-inch clear glass plate. And give me 1 second. Oops. Not what I needed. Okay. Hopefully you can see the pattern pretty well. And you can see right there's the fleur-de-lis. This is a beautiful crystal bowl. You could use this as a little snack plate. I think this would be cute with like a little planter on it. It helps protect your table. I mean, listen, you got to protect your tables. Why not protect them with something pretty? So, and then you've got all the bumps down here as well. But it was the pattern I just couldn't get over. I loved it. Gorgeous. So this is a starting bid of 6. And again, everything I do is typically a starting bid. This way, if more than one person is interested in it. And plus with, lag times, it just, if someone's on their phone, which is always slower than on your computer. So now this is smooth here, but it's raised here. So, and this was just beautiful. Really lovely plate. Okay, so we'll do that one. Let's see here. And then I have, okay, so my next item, whoops, I showed the wrong one. All right, have a great day, Jessica. Thank you for coming by. Okay, so this is Indiana glass. Whoops. This is the diamond point bowl. It is tri-footed. And let's see, this is stands about just a little over 3 inches. And it is about 5 inches wide. I saw this one. I don't know why. I think this will look really cute out at Easter with jelly beans in it. Because jelly beans are very colorful. And so I think the color on the clear glass would look great. But no chips, no cracks, nothing like that. So, yeah, the feet are so cute. So I have that piece, and that's starting at 10. Oops, I feel like I'm doing this the wrong way here. Wrong way. There we go. One of these days, I'll be a pro with this camera thing. So, oh, and did I say how wide it was? Yes, I said 5 inches across here. So that's the second one. Let's see. Let me put this away. I don't think I have anything else clear today, so you can put those away. Back at the printer drawer it goes. All right. We'll do this. Okay. So my next item, I have a set of, no, this is a set of 50. It's, new, it's in the box. And these are birds and flowers. And so it's a full color set of state birds and flowers. And so they look like the actual stamps when they came out. And they just put them in kind of like trading card size. So think like baseball card size. Oops, let me get these last two out. So you have all of them. So it depicts the bird and the flower. And this was way back in the, I think this was from 90s. 1991, when stamps were 20 cents. So you have Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas. I just thought these would be really cute if you were doing it's good for educational, junk journaling, scrapbooking, and then on the back of each one, it also lists Colorado, the Centennial State, so it lists kind of what the state is known for, and it also shows, you can see it's the governor, the population, the area, capital. But again, remember, this is from 1991. Although I don't think the area would change because our state borders haven't changed, but it would be interesting to look at. So here's the industries are manufacturing, aerospace, and agriculture. I would be curious if they were the same main industries now in 2025. Let me see. Yes, I had 3 packs. So you do have one. It's over there in your in with the sold items. So yes, you do have your one, but I had 3 packs of these. I'm not selling your item, I promise. So, what's this? The Lark Bunting. Pretty bird. There's Connecticut. Ooh, the Blue Hen Chicken. From Delaware. Okay, no problem. We will... Oh, wait, it doesn't let me... Oh, hold on a second. Okay, weird. Sorry, I'm just trying to... Okay, all right, let's see here. Look over here. Okay, sorry. So on my end, through my streaming service, it does not allow me to remove the comment. It just gives me the option to either copy it or block you, and I don't want to do either. So I was trying to do it in YouTube, but I'm not seeing the comment there, but that's okay. But I love that Delaware has a chicken. Oh, I'm going to... That's a favorite of mine. The mockingbird for Florida. The brown thrasher. The Hawaiian goose. So same colors as the Canadian goose, but a little more pattern to it. These are really pretty. It reminds me of when I had Lawrence. He did a I bought this book, and it was it was the shape of every state, and it had a maze on it. And so I was gonna have him do the maze, but the mazes were actually really like very difficult. Like, I think this was an adult book, but I had him go through, and it was just kind of practicing researching things through Google and looking things up. And so for every state, he had to look up the state bird and flower, the state tree, the state slogan, or what the state was known for. I can't remember if I had him look up the population or not, but it was just to kind of get him used to having to search for things online. And it was fun. I think I still have that book. I know, Massachusetts flowers, the Mayflower. Does that surprise anyone? With the pilgrims coming over? Because, you know, if April showers bring May flowers, what do Mayflowers bring? Then pilgrims. So, I'll show these all. Minnesota. The common loon. Are they loony in Minnesota? That magnolia is beautiful. Missouri. I'm going to go a little quickly. New Hampshire. I mean, it says purple finch, but it doesn't look very purple. Yeah, that looks more red. But that's okay. They do things differently in New Hampshire, I guess. Oh, so these are just for the 50 United States. I don't know if Canada did anything like this. You know, let me pull this closer, and then that will help. Oh, look at that. A ruffled grouse. That's an interesting bird. Looks like she has a scarf on. Oh, and the Rhode Island red is, I didn't know that was their official state bird. That's really cool. I had many of these. These are great, great egg layers. Oh. Ringneck pheasant. Washington. We're almost done. West Virginia. Wisconsin. I was trying to say Wisconsin, like how Angie says it on Friday, because she goes Wisconsin, and she sounds it large, but I can't. I like that, how they have the bird coming in, landing. It's different than just sitting there. So that's all set, and I do have 2 available. Get those away. Oops. Okay. And let's see. Okay. So the next one I have is yeah, they're really pretty. I love the art style. Okay, so this is kind of the same thing. But these are the California raisins. Again, I did show these Friday. I had 3 sets of them total, so I have 2 left. But these ones I actually think might be stickers, because on the corner here it says bend and peel. So this is where they went around the world. So you have all these different countries that they went to. There's Canada. The Canadian Mountie always gets his man. China, Egypt, England, France, Germany, Greece, Holland, India, Ireland, Italy, Japan, Kenya, Korea, Mexico, Norway, Poland, Russia. Look at their hats. Scotland, Spain. Yes, yeah, that's what I think. I think these would be cute, throw in a junk journal if you're scrapbooking. Say if you're scrapbooking and you travel and you visited these countries, these would be kind of cute to put in with your scrapbook. I love this useless. Dig the spiked hairdo on her. I just remember the commercials when I was a kid. The one raisin was playing the saxophone, and then they were all dancing down the street. So, all right. So those were 6, and next I have. Okay. 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 So next I have, this is a large, so it's like a little trinket. Oh, it slipped. Butterfingers. So it's a little trinket box. No damage. It's all good. Nope, not broken. So it's a wooden trinket box. And it is softly lined on both the inside of the cover and the bottom here. And the top is actually a stone, which is really pretty. This would be cute to give to someone with like some jewelry in it or something, something special. Let's see. This is about 4 3/4 wide. And with the lid, it's about 2 3/4 tall. Without, it is, I'm sorry, 1 3/4 tall with the lid, about 1 1/4 without. So, but it was really cute. So that was 10. And then I have, let's see here. Oh, no. Okay, and then I have another one, but this is a small one. This is on the smaller side. Still the same kind of stone there. Very pretty. Now this one is about 1.5. It's a little more than 1.5 across here with the lid. It is 1.5 high, and without it is 1 inch high. Really? That's half an inch? Okay, it's 1 inch high without it. And with the lid is just under 1.5. So really cute. Again, this would be cute if you had, lined on the inside. And this one actually has on the bottom, it says made in Brazil. So I'm sure this one was made in Brazil as well. But this would be really cute for like, I'm thinking for like a pair of stud earrings. If you were gifting someone a pair of stud earrings to put, that'd be something different than just the regular jewelry box, or a ring. A ring would fit beautifully in here. So there's that one. And then let's see. Okay. All right. Let's go. Next I have, this was a really sweet plate. There's no, it looks like there was, the sticker here, but that's all that remains of it. I probably would not use this if you're going to hang it. I would do it with like a wire. But I still thought it was so, there's a little bit of gold loss here. But I just thought this was so beautiful. It says, as I was wandering over the green, not knowing where I went, by chance I saw a pleasant scene, the cottage of content. And I love, you look in the background, that looks like, what is it? Like a little castle, or at least what's left of it, maybe. And you're just going down the road. And I loved the horseshoe over the little cottage. Just a really sweet plate. This plate is just a smidgen over 8 inches. So, but really sweet. So, there's that one. And let's see. Yes, I liked it too. It was really sweet. I'd actually gotten it for myself, but I don't really have wall space to hang it. That's my, I get these nice things, or the space that I do have wall space, there's cement, so it's like poured concrete, so I can't really hang anything on there except with command strips, so they have to be really light. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's show this one. All right, so next I have super cute. This is from the 1960s, a really cute baby planter. You can see it's really 3D. I would not use this as a planter. I would use this, be so cute on like a bureau in a nursery, and you could put the, little comb, a brush, the lotions, the diaper rash cream, anything like that that you need. Just super adorable. I love how big the kid's head is. It's huge. Oh, good morning, Carol. Thanks for coming in. So, and it is a good size. So I have about 6.5 inches across. And let's see. About 3.5 wide, not kind of counting this part, like his head, because that really sticks out a bit. But now there is one little, I don't know if you can see right there. You've got the little crack there, but from the 60s, I think this is pretty good. And there is some crazing to it, obviously, but I like crazing. It gives stuff character. So, but this was just really cute. So that one was starting it. Yeah. Okay, I was looking at the wrong one on my list. Okay. And okay. All right. So in this I have cute little schnauzer. I know what you're thinking. You're selling a schnauzer. Yes, I have this one. I ended up with two. So I have this one. So I'm going to pass it on to somebody who would enjoy it. Cute little schnauzer, with a little bow in her hair. Little tongue out. I'm just going to pull this closer again. Little groom sesh. And it is a Homeco. Homeco does number their stuff. So this is $14.75. It's so cute. Let's see here. So this is sitting. This is about 3 inches. And then the height is about 3 1/4. So that's this cute one. There's no chips or flea bites or I like Karen from Karen Chase when she says no doinks. There's no doinks. So really sweet. That's that. Okay. And we'll show. So here I have. This is it. I'm calling this like amber dots because it looks like it's polka dots on it, but it's just an amber and white vase. Come closer here. It's really cute. And there is one spot right here where you can see there's actually, and if you look in, you can see there's a little bit of blue there. So it just barely shows one little bit of line. It kind of reminds me of like slag glass. Like I wonder if this was kind of the last of what they were using. But I just thought this was beautiful. Just a little vase. It is about 4.5 inches tall and 2 3/4 wide at the top. And it is marked. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Let me see. I'm just going to turn my light here. Or that light. That's the name that it is. It's like Phyllis. And then this underneath here says 2006. It says N. Phillips 2006. N. Phillips did a really good job, even though my light is blowing out his name. So well, you can see that there. But I just thought that was really cute. A little vase. I mean, maybe you could use it as a glass too, but and then look, it's got a cute little bubble in there. Oh, I guess this would be the way. See the little glass bubble there? Or the bubble in the glass? So sometimes you just need a little vase. You don't have a big bouquet. Your kid picks you the one half-dead dandelion. And that's all you need this for. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. Well, think about it, Monica. If you, I mean, you know, the sale ends, but if you think about it after and you're interested, you can always email me. That's okay. That's allowed. Okay. So what I have here is this. It's a 1960s. It's a salt and pepper. And so this is where you put the egg. Now, this is from Japan. It's marked Japan. That is under the glaze. That's not like a chip or anything. It's like there was an extra piece of the ceramic, but it was glazed over. So it's not a crack or anything. Now, when I got this, these were sitting here and they were taped, like they rolled around tape and they were taped on this so that they wouldn't get lost. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes total sense. So then when I get home, I see it's got a little nick on it that was covered by the tape. So there is one tiny, but honestly, do a little black over that and you wouldn't even be able to tell. I just thought this was so cute. When I was looking this up, they were going for really crazy amounts, and I was like, no. And I actually saw it. It's the same shape and everything, but it's green, and where this is plain, it looked like a basket weave. It was really cute, but I'm not going to get one. I'm not going to get one. And I like how around the edges, it has like a rope pattern. I thought that was really cute. So, and then you have this, I suppose you could hang it, but then you couldn't put the chickens on there. So that was really cute. Or you know what else you could serve in these? Because, I mean, who has deviled eggs all the time, right? Not everybody. Stuffed mushrooms. Do you ever do the stuffed mushrooms caps? Just put those in there. You know? That would be cute. And then your little salt and peppers. And they both do have their stoppers. So that's this. Okay, let me see what's next. What's next? Oh. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be for the set. You get both of them. Now, if you remember when I did that, the thrift haul, and it was, you know, my friend who's going through a lot of her stuff that came from like her mother's and her husband's mother and all that. And she had this bowl. Well, I got, you know, so I picked up some more stuff from her, and she had a matching one. So you get the two little sets together. So this one is 750 milliliters, which I think, according to let's say, 30. Oh, and this one is also 750. So that's interesting. Because this one's a little wider, but maybe that's what it is. Yeah, this one is a little wider and this one is a little taller. So they're both the same measurement amount, but one has a little handles. And these are nice too because you have a wider handle and a smaller one. So if you need to aim more when like you're pouring, so if you're making a batter in here. So that's those two. No chips or cracks or flea bites or anything. These are in great condition. And I don't think these have ever seen a dishwasher. Unlike most of the dishes in my house. So there's that. And Oh, Mary Ellen. Okay. Let's see here. Mary Ellen. Okay. All right, Mary Ellen, you like those dishes? Okay. Oh, okay. So Carol's in for. Oops, sorry. Wrong one. Showed the wrong one. This is the one I wanted. Sorry. So Carol's in at 16. Okay. Just gonna show that one, right? So Mary Ellen is at 17. Yeah, and I should say I just do increments of a dollar. You know, I know some go, up to here it's a dollar, up to here it's $2. Like I just do it. It's just easier. Okay, all right. So Mary Ellen, you're out. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna count that down for Carol. This is going once, going twice. Oops. Guess it would help if I was in there. Okay, last call. And sold to Carol. Oops. What happened here? Okay. All right, sold to Carol for 18. Yes, yes. Yeah, last weekend when I was with Johnny, he was saying something about doing a meetup kind of down my area. I was actually thinking of reaching out and see if maybe, because I was telling him about this antique store that I love. It's either Grafton or Uxbridge. I think it's Uxbridge. It's like 3 floors. It's beautiful. I love that place. And I thought that was kind of, because I know some of you come from Connecticut, and so that would be kind of fun if we could do that. All right, so this is gonna go. So this is. All right, I'm just writing it down so I don't forget. Okay. So I'll put that over, and thank you very much for your bids. Let's see here. All right. All right. All right. Carol and Mary Ellen, if you wouldn't mind, just filling that out, just so I have your information. It's easier for me to have it in the jot form because it saves in there. Unfortunately, I've accidentally deleted some emails where people emailed me their information. Definitely not on purpose. But and then this way too, I can also turn you blue. So any outdoor decor. No, not today, but did you have anything specific you were looking for? I don't know if you have like a certain theme or something in your yard. If you're like, I love birds, I love gnomes. I can always keep an eye out. Let's see. Okay. Some little cute items on it. Do you have any like color themes or anything? I'm trying to think. Okay. Oh, well, when you said fix them, I was thinking put them on there. Let's see here. Come on. Okay. So up next, I have this is a vintage. This is the vintage Torino owl earring holder. Really, really cute. I thought this would be cute if you have someone who is graduating from high school or college, something like that. Give them a little set. You know, put a little set, a nice like stud in here, kind of professional looking. If they're, you know, if it's college, right? Put a little couple sets of studded earrings that are really kind of professional looking and cute to wear in the job interview. So this stands about 4 3/4 tall. And as you can see, there's holes all here and in the stomach and on the log and on the tail. Let's see. Is that better? You can see the holes better this way. Okay, thank you, Mary Ellen. Let's see here. Okay, and I see Carol's too. So let's see here. I'm going to go in and add its moderator. All right, so next time you chat, you should be blue. Oops, not put user in a timeout. You guys don't need a timeout. Okay. So it looks like you guys are all set. Okay. So yeah, so there's this little piece. Okay. And what was my next one? All right. And so let's see. Okay. So next one is a cute little animal canister. And yeah, this is one that I had shown before, but it was really cute, so I decided to bring it back. So you've got all the cute little animals here. The owl, fox, squirrel, and a little hedgehog. And then it just goes kind of back and repeats it. And this sits about 4 4 1/4 wide. Now with the lid up to the handle is 5 1/2 inches tall, but just the canister is 4 1/2. And this does have the seal around it, so it is airtight. This would be cute. You could, if you had like a candle in a jar, you could put that in there and have it coming out. You could do like little candies in there. So you keep, you know, put your candy corn in there. And then you'll have a little treat, but it's not staring you in the eye, so you're not tempted to eat all the time. That's how I am. If I have it, I want to snack on it if it's right there. Otherwise, I just grab a handful and then I'm done. So that was really cute. So that was at 8. Okay, and what do we have next? Oh. Okay, so this piece is actually, this is a one-of-a-kind piece. This was made by someone that I know. She would find pieces and just kind of upcycle them into new things. And I had actually gotten this for myself, but it just didn't work out. So, so here I'm going to show you. So this was kind of like what it originally looked like. The wash, where you can see it says Broadway Nation Washboard. Oh, Broadway National Washboard Co. It's very fainted down here, the National Washboard. You can see it's got the metal. And so what she did, so she repainted it in this beautiful, kind of like a robin's egg blue. And then so this here, that's not a painting, that's a transfer, but it's gorgeous. Let me just pull this closer here. So you've got a nice, beautiful, I can reach it better here, a hummingbird, you've got the butterflies, just all those flowers, and then she left the rest of this front alone. So that was just really beautiful. It'd be nice in your laundry room, or if you're someone who collects the vintage, or you like upcycled things. Sorry, I'm trying to push my computer back now. All right, so this is, and it is very tall. This is about 27 inches tall, and the width, how wide it is 13 across. So, and I feel like you could display it either way. If you like that, or you like that, it could work either way. So that's that piece. I love caramel. That's one of my favorites. Love it. When I have to go to the hardware store, they have these little caramels, just a salted caramel. And so that's my treat. If I have to go to the hardware store, that's my treat. I treat myself to a 50-cent piece of caramel. Okay, and then yes, okay. Yeah, she had a whole business where she would just find these pieces, sometimes some that people were just throwing away, and she would upcycle them. She would redo like chairs and tables and just furnitures and other just kind of decorative pieces, and she did beautifully at it. I don't know why she stopped. Now she does she has like a little, I'm going to call it, I don't know if you call it so much a garden business, but she does like succulents, and like making, having them in the planters with all the rocks and stuff. And she actually just posted recently that she's doing parties. So you have your friends over, she brings all the supplies, and then you and your girlfriends or your guy friends, whatever, just make little succulent dishes. So she's very entrepreneurial. All right, so next item is I have this really sweet vintage Little Miss Muppet picture. I showed this Friday night on when I was guesting on Every Picture Tells a Story on Sandy and Otto Trisha's channel, and I said this was the picture of Trisha because that's when she got scared of spiders. Because if you know Trisha, she does not like spiders. But I just thought this was so cute. I mean, look at her little shoes. Those are just precious little shoes and socks. She's just eating her curds and whey. Down came the spider, and then I said, there's Joe waiting for Trisha to finish the bowl so he can lick it clean. So this was just a really sweet picture, and it's already framed and everything. Be cute in a little girl's room or a nursery, something like, or even in a kitchen. That would be cute in a kitchen too. Love the tile work on the floor there. But so, and this picture is 20 by 16. And it's just framed and everything in the back, ready to hang. Okay, and now let's see. I have just 2 more items. Okay. Hi, Geneva. Thank you for coming in. Okay, so all right. So this is actually an item that I missed showing last week at my class. I don't know why. It was sitting right here next to me the whole time. I looked at it the whole time. Forgot to show it. So these are just some craft pieces. It's a bag of just these little country primitive hearts. Some are in that kind of Rockford blue color, and some are in, you know, that kind of reddish maroon color. And they're just wired, and they all have wires on them, so they'd be cute in like on a wreath or in a garland. So they're about 1 1/4 by just under 1 1/4. So 1 1/4 this way, just under 1 1/4 this way. And let's see, I forgot to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So you get 25 of them. And like I said, I just thought they'd be cute on, you know, a little decorative garland or in a wreath, or even just randomly hanging them. You could hang them from your doorknobs and your cupboard, your kitchen cupboard knobs is what I'm thinking. You know, in your kitchen, things like that be really cute. So that's that. And then my last item for the sale. Okay. Oh, you'd like those, Carol? Okay, let me see here. Okay. Where'd they go? All right, I can count that down for you. Going once. Going once. There we are. Okay. Going twice. Last call. And sold to Carol. For $6. Okay, now let me get your name down here so I don't forget. Okay. All right. We'll put that in your dishes there. Okay, so thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oops. Okay. All right, so the last piece for the sale, I have this really beautiful, so it's American glass. Now it is listed as a trivet, and I'll show you the back here. And this is from Richards. It's made in England. That's the maker. So it's listed as a trivet, but I was thinking, even if you're like a big collector, okay, hear me out. You're a big glass collector. Say you're redoing your kitchen. What if you have, behind your stove or behind your sink or like a wall that why not put this in if you're tiling in and make this be like the center focal of your wall? And then you have all your other regular tiles around it, I think that'd be cool. So, and this is just saying so that like this piece here is the handled flower pot and saucer from South Jersey type, early 1800s. This is a decanter, blown 3 mold, circa 1850 to 1830. And this is a patterned glass goblet, circa 1840. So I just thought that was really pretty. Thank you, Claudette. And this is, and this is a, 6 by 6. It is square. And I love the font there too, that old style font on the American glass. It was just a really cute piece. And of course you can use it as a trivet, or you could also just hang it on your wall as decor as well. This is light enough you could use some command strips if you're like me and love the command strips. So, but yeah, I thought that was really neat. They're going a little crazy on eBay with these. I'm like, no. I'm not eBay. I'm going to give a reasonable price. So there's that piece. And that was the last item for the sale. So thank you everyone for being here with me. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate your time in coming here. You could go anywhere else, but you came here. And so I really appreciate it. So this is my last sale for the month. So I'm going to be working on invoices this week. So you'll get those. And then as soon as they're paid, they do go out. And I haven't listed them yet, but I will be next Sunday, 2 p.m. and I will be for, every Sunday this month. And again, Whatnots, I will be on every day on Whatnots in the month of November. So, so if you'd like to join me there, you're welcome to join me there. I would love it. And, again, invoice through PayPal, ship using pirate ship. So you get the best, so you get the best shipping price. Let's see here. Oops, that's not what I meant. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, let's see. What is this here? No, sorry, 1 second. I'm just trying to find something here for you. No. All right. Well, it looks like I thought Marianne usually is on at 3. And looks like she's not having a sale today. So I'm not sure who else is on right now. Let me see. We'll find someone to go visit. I know at 4 o'clock, the 2 old guys come on. Let's see. Okay. All right. Here's one. And let's see. Okay. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Crystal. Yes. So here's the link to Becky's Vintage and More if you want to tell her it's a raid from me. Oh, Shanika, you're so right. I didn't do the drawing. Okay, hold on, everyone. Hold on. And I had the box sitting right here. That happened last month, too, where I had the box sitting right there, and I totally forgot. Okay, so, all right, let me break these up here. So, everyone who purchases from me, you get a ticket for each item that you purchase. And I do a drawing, and then you will win a bit off of your order. So I just like to do it live, so everybody knows. I don't know how to do that fancy wheel spin thing, and so I just kind of mix this up a bit. So they're all in here. They're all loose. And let's see, who do I have? Oh, so this for September, it was Karen Chasin Vintage. So congrats, Karen. I'll put that on. And then, so you'll get your coupon will have this number, but it'll say keep this ticket. So you want to keep that safe. And then, I do a drawing, and you'll get a little bit off of your order. Thank you so much, Shanika. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you said something. So you guys want to go in and read Becky, tell her I sent you over, and I'll be with you there momentarily. Thank you again so much. If please like and subscribe if you're not, and share it out. And if you're watching on the replay, just go ahead and send me an email if you're interested in anything. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great week. We'll see you